What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Sisters Talk TV. And this is just going to be a Freestyle Friday. We're just going to talk about everything that's happened in the week or anything that's happened in the week. Anything you guys want to talk about, we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be emphasizing the topics that we talked about this week, which was, all about the tea and also the school board interviews. So we're going to try to emphasize those things. I know some things has been there's been updates as far as school board did another interview that we just learned about. We heard about it, and we're just going to once again just give our thoughts and opinions on that and dissect it, and just any updates that we get from all about the tea situation. We are going to talk about that as well too. So come on in. Like this video as you're coming in. Subscribe as you're coming in. So come on in, come on in.
Yes,
Hey,
hello.
Lucy.
Hello.
Hey, Lucy.
Hey.
Are you excited about the topic? I mean, are you ready? Excited about the topic that we're going to be talking about? It's just going to be a Freestyle Friday.
I am. I am. How's your week so far?
It's been good. Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Or should I say Saturday Eve? Saturday Eve.
Right. Saturday Eve for some people. Yeah, Saturday Eve for some people. Happy Friday. It's good to just be back up. It's good to be, it's good that it's a Friday. So, I think they already know what we're talking about today. We're going to be talking about we did the Fallon interview this week. We talked a lot about all about the tea. So we've been talking about a few things this week. So how about we get started with the school board interview, Lucy? What's your thoughts on that? So can you just kind of give us a little preview on that, the interview that school board just did, also the interview that he just did that she just did with the Ooh Ladies panel?
I think we've talked about the interview with the Ooh Ladies panel, which we said that was a pretty good interview. I think in our past video we made a video about that. Um, so I don't know. Is any recap from that video? Okay, so the interview that we wanted to kind of dive into was the interview with and I'm so sorry guys, we wanted to really do this around the Wednesday. Was it the day that it did air or the day after? But I'm so sorry. We just wanted to catch up and just touch up on it quickly. So the interview was with Candy Washington, and basically Candy Washington spoke to Schoolboy, and she basically was just asking Schoolboy some questions, which was I thought it was a very good interview. She was very assertive. However, she asked all the right questions, and Schoolboy was on there. Now, I did wanted to say one of the things I caught on that interview, and I'm pretty sure you guys also caught it as well, was that Schoolboy mentioned that when she was asked whether or not she spoke to Plez, she said she spoke to that she has not spoken to Plez. However, in the interview that she did with the Ooh Ladies panel, she said that her and Plez spoke. So that was some discrepancies there, and I caught it. I'm just like, okay, so there is another lie has been told. So I thought that was a little interesting that when she was asked that on her channel, she said that no, they have not spoken. However, when she was spoken to the Ooh Ladies panel, she said she has spoken to Plez. They've talked for 3 hours, I believe. Now, don't quote me on this, and we do have to say that all that we say here is allegedly, and everything is in our own opinion. So, so don't take everything that we do say seriously. But however, yeah.
Don't take it seriously. It's all, this is like I said, it's just a Freestyle Friday. Please it's not that serious.
Yes.
Yeah. We're
So
just, observing. That's what
But
we're
so
observing.
far, all week, it's just been a lot of stuff that has been going on. Um, I know that there's been a lot of talk on the YouTube on, what's going on with the avatar, as far as who the avatar is. Supposedly, allegedly, they have found the avatar, who the avatar is. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff that's going on. We really want to hear your thoughts on that. What do you guys think? I mean, did you guys see the live yesterday, um, regarding the avatar? I mean, do you guys think that is the avatar, or do you guys think that it's not the avatar? Like, what did you guys think? The voice, um, just everything. What did you guys think about that? Hello, hello, hello. Yes,
Oh, okay.
do think the
Hey.
video got a thumbs up, please?
Yeah, for those who are coming in, I know we just got 5 people in here, but make sure you give the video a thumbs up. So the question regards to schoolboy, and also pretty much like a little bit of slight discrepancy when it comes to the what she told the Ooh Ladies panel, and also what she told to Candy Washington, who's also a YouTuber on here. Was, I did hear, I was just like, okay, you said that you talked to Plez, and then now you're saying you didn't talk to Plez. It's like, which one is it? This is why it makes it really hard to kind of get a grasp of where Schoolboy's at with her, you know, just to kind of get a grasp of where she's currently at with this whole process and this whole thing, internalize it. I don't think she did actually process and internalize. I think she's just saying it just to like say it. And I think that's pretty much it. Like, she's just not, she's probably thought, let me just take like a 2 day break or 2 week break or a 1 week break, and everyone would forget about this whole thing, and she can just bounce right back, because 1 minute she's telling us she's done with YouTube, next minute she's back on.
Yes, exactly. And I thought that was very strange that at one of the interviews, the ladies U panel, she said she spoke to Plez. In the next interview with Kenny Wash, she said she has not spoken to Plez. So which one is it? Have you spoke to Plez, or have you not spoken to Plez? Like, at this point, I think that no more interviews. Just just keep to your content and just stay to yourself. And I believe that she's making more content in regards to like traveling and stuff, maybe doing some food reviews, because that's what since on her she went on a vacation, I believe, to Atlanta. So she actually visited the Lanithia lounge, and there was some issue there as well, where she was speaking to the waitress disrespectfully, and some people didn't like that, and that was one of the questions that was asked on Candy Washington's when she was speaking to her on an interview. Why was she speaking to the one of the waitresses?
Wait, what?
Oh, oh, you didn't get. Oh, okay. You
I
missed.
don't think I missed that part. Wait,
You
what?
missed it. It was. So Schoolboy went to. No, now I'm not sure if this happened in the Lenithias, but this had happened where she was speaking to one of the waitresses. She was mistreating them, and Schoolboy felt that basically what I got from Schoolboy was that people seemed to like really put more pressure on her because of what happened with the whole all about the tea, and people feel like she shouldn't have a normal life, like she shouldn't have a regular life where she feels like she needs to be herself. Everybody's judging her basically based on you know, the whole all about the tea thing. But however, she does have a life where she can be herself and still air out her opinion. So she feels that she still needs to she needs to be herself and just be Schoolboy. She has a life too. So she feels like she doesn't need to be hiding anything. So yeah, she was not being really nice. Wherever she to the waitress, wherever she went to eat out at, or wherever she went outing at, and people didn't like that. So that was one of the questions that was addressed for her. So she felt like we need to stop looking at her as, she also basically stopped looking at her and judging her based on what happened with All About the Tea. Just judge her based on who she is, Schoolboy. So
Yep. So if you're just now coming in, or if you weren't here from the beginning, so pretty much we're talking about everything that's happened this week. It's just a Freestyle Friday. We're going to be talking about the new interview that Schoolboy did. We're also going to be talking about any updates that's been going on with All About the Tea. So that's what we're talking about. We're also going to just revisit one last time the Fallon interview, some things things with Simon and Portia. And we're just going to revisit that, just give that one last look, and also just revisit this whole Schoolboy All About the Tea. Just give it one last look until we can just say, okay, I think we're closing on the chapter. Yeah.
yeah, definitely, because it's
Yeah.
just there's no point now to just continue to talk about Schoolboy, because I think that Schoolboy just needs to stop doing interviews at this point.
I agree, because I just, it's like one thing she says that either she is either done with YouTube or she didn't. It's like, did you talk to Ples or you didn't talk to Ples? It's like you just said you talked to Ples, and then now you're saying you didn't talk to Ples. So yeah, I think at this point she just needs to not do any more interviews. It's like the stories are just not adding up. Hey, what's up? Shay Bands. Hey, 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 hey. Um,
Hey,
so yeah, that's pretty much what we are. That's our thoughts about that. Just don't do any more interviews. Just focus on working on your own content and your own platform. Just don't do any more interviews, because like things are, because you're gonna have real people, like people who actually really and that not I wouldn't even say it's not even investigate. People really, listen to interview and maybe compare like what you said on one interview compared to what you said on another interview, and it's just not adding up. Just, keep your credibility, because there are some discrepancies and stuff and some of the things she has said on certain interviews that she has done. So I just say just keep that, but don't do anymore. All right. So the next thing we talked about Schoolboy, new interview. If you have thoughts on that, let us know. Now let's talk about updates on All About the Tea and who the avatar may be, and unmasking the avatar. Okay. So this is our thoughts and our thoughts only on who the avatar may be. There has been names being thrown out there like, this is this person, it's this person, and we just feel like we don't know who is running the who the avatar may be. We just don't know, but we will find out, because if DN, DNCs are being sent here and there, obviously they're going to have to go to court. Obviously they're going to have to, it's going to be a legal matter where names are like her avatar's real name is going to be revealed. The avatar, if she does decide to take this further to, court and stuff, and where she is throwing DNCs here and there, then she's going to have to represent herself in court. So I'll just say, like, everyone, we all just need to calm down. We all just need to, that she will be revealed. Sooner or later she will be revealed, but we just don't need to be throwing names here and there like, oh, who this is, who, like, oh, it's this person, because these are innocent people's name. Their lives are going to be put out there. So let's just, like, calm down. We will figure out who the avatar is. And if she does decide to move further and um, go to court on this DNC, then she will be revealed. Okay. She will be revealed sooner or later. It's just going to be within her own timing. So we all just need to calm down. Okay. But yeah, that's our thoughts only when it comes to revealing who the avatar is. But we've heard things here and there. Oh, it's this person. But we, like I said, we just don't know. Oh my God. Shay Vance, you are so funny. I laugh every time when you say Mrs. Doubtfire. Shay Vance, oh my gosh. Yeah, Shay Vance, man, you are so funny. Wow, that got me. I was telling Lucy, I was like, oh my God, you see that, Mrs. Doubtfire?
Uh, Grandma Scary said, "Oh my gosh, we all watched Nosy Hux's channel tonight. She's totally got it. Thousands agree they have relatives of this avatar." Okay, so again, it's supposed there's supposed to be more than one person behind the avatar. Is
Oh,
that
wow.
correct?
We will definitely, we're gonna check it out for sure. We're definitely gonna check it out, for sure. But yeah, huh, that's interesting.
Wow, so it's more than one. Oh wow, wow,
Yeah,
wow,
that is a lot.
wow. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna check it out because as far as we're concerned, we're thinking there's only one person that's behind the avatar.
That's what we're thinking. So we're thinking it's just only one person. And I have, just because there are some things that, kind of gear me to a certain person. And I'm just, there's certain things that gear me, but of course I'm not gonna, because I don't know who the person is. I don't know who the avatar, and I'm not really 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure if it's that person, and I'm not gonna say it on here who, I'm thinking it is, but, I mean, there are certain when I was just kinda looking at the whole detail, I'm like, "Okay, this kinda makes sense," This makes sense," and I did actually really, really, look into it, and I was like, "Okay, well, I think, this is more making sense on who it could be," but like I said, that's only, here or there, but yeah. Wow, wow, that's a lot. Aliases, huh? Interesting. Yeah, we're gonna check it out, but I have my own kind of share on who I think it may be just based on, what's being presented out there. But yeah, we're definitely gonna check it out. We're going to check it out. But, in other news, okay, so what are y'all thoughts of did you guys all watch the Schoolboy's new interview with Candy Washington? Did y'all watch that? Oh, you know what? Just because of you, Shay Vance, I'm going to really start referring to the avatar as Mrs. Doubtfire. Thank you, Shay Vance. I love that. Okay, so Mrs. Doubtfire. Yes. Yes, Mrs. Doubtfire. Yes, that's what I'm gonna Okay, so did y'all, what other this is Freestyle Friday, so what do y'all want to talk about? Like, what do you guys want to hear our thoughts on and stuff? We shared our thoughts on the schoolboy interview. We also shared our thoughts on who the avatar like our thoughts on who like regarding who the avatar may be. We really don't want to get into um depth with it because we just don't know who it is. So we just don't want to, oh say this and yeah. But we'll definitely be watching for sure. We're gonna be watching. Mm. That's interesting, Grandma Scary. That really is interesting. Yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye open on that, and we're going to be watching. We're going to definitely keep an eye open on that. So we will see. We will see. But
Well,
just and believe, the avatar is going to be revealed. It's going to be revealed, and if things are being taken a little bit further, like they're gonna have to represent themselves in court. So trust and believe. So everyone, we all just have to calm down. We're all on this ride together, and they will be revealed. Okay, yes, the avatar would be unmasked, or Mrs. Doubtfire would be unmasked. Shout out to Shade Vance. Yeah, it will definitely be. The avatar will be unmasked. Okay, so Chrissy Teigen, Lucy, thoughts on Chrissy Teigen? What's been going on with her?
Oh man, Chrissy Teigen has been on the news. She's been they I'll say allegedly she's been out and about doing a lot of bullying. She's been known for, just being a bully basically. And I'm not if you really sure she just has like a very like a pattern for bullying people. So this week it's just been hot with her. She's again in another dilemma where she is oh my goodness. She, yeah, she's exactly grandma's scared. She's bullied several other. Yeah, she has. That's what I'm saying. She has like a trail of being like bullying other women, like just cyber. I believe one of them was she made like and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is she made an extra. You know how you make he might be lying on Chris's temp. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said allegedly. So she makes like an extra account and she pretends to, she basically has an extra account to go troll basically. So, they've been calling her out on that. And she's really famous for bullying. Now this one, the one that's most popular now is the one with her and Michael Castillo clash over bullying claims. Um, so they've, but however, because Michael Castillo basically stated that she was a bully. She was bullying him.
Mm.
So this began early this week because she's been just a troll. She's made really awful tweets in the past, and then Michael Castillo basically came forward and said that he's been quote traumatized, depressed, and has thoughts of suicide because of the Chrissy Teigen's alleged bullying behavior years ago. So the fashion designer offered uh, purported screenshots of a direct message from 2014 as proof of Teigen says which she says it was fabricated. Um, and then quote, no idea what the Michael Castillo is doing. Teigen tweeted on Friday. He just released a statement where he didn't at all acknowledge how fake the DMs were and now claims that he has emails that don't exist. Teigen included a lengthy statement of full below, debunking the DMs. She then included screenshots of her own that seemed to show friendly messages Castillo sent her over the past 3 years. The cookbook, other statements also appear to hit book at Courtney Stodden's claim that Teigen sent her direct messages telling her to kill herself. Teigen previously apologized to Stodden for cool public tweets.
Oh.
So basically, Michael Castillo accused her of basically, you know, being a bully to him, saying really mean things to him. And she claims that those were fake DMs, that he made that up basically. But another woman came out to basically defend Castillo and said she did the same thing to her.
Mhm.
And Chrissy Teigen obviously came out and said that she did apologize for, you know, making, rude comments and cruel comments to the woman. So basically, it seems like how do you want us to believe you if you have a trail of like a paper trail of this?
Mhm.
That's just kind of it's hard to really believe that person, believe Chrissy Teigen if she has already a paper trail of being a bully.
But okay, so all this stuff is coming out. This is actually my first time actually hearing about Chrissy Teigen doing all of this. Usually, and we all know people hide behind a fake smile all the time, but she's usually all smiley, all like, hey, it's me, Christy. And I heard her name is not even Teigen, the pronunciation. It's actually Chrissy Teigen. Teigen, right? So we have been pronouncing her name wrong this whole time. So it's like it just amazes me like how people hide behind a smile, and what like when they officially become a mask, like it just surprises me that certain things that people can do. And did y'all know that she was like this, or did y'all, did you guys ever realize, like, sometimes, behind the smile there's always like people always have a certain demeanor. Yeah, I did not, you know what, Grandma Scary, I did not know that she was like this at all. I didn't know. I honestly did not know at all. Because when I think of Christy Teigen, I always think, Target, not news, but entertainment. I think of fashion, supermodel or fashion model. So I didn't know, like, her attitude or what she did things like this. So I didn't know, like, bullying and yeah, like yeah, I mean that's true. I think it definitely is when people get fame or people feel like they're untouchable and people feel like nothing can happen to them, or they definitely take the matters into their heads for sure. Yeah, me too, Shay Benz. I never thought that she was a bully. I thought she seemed like a cool. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. But I guess, man, like you just never know what happens into the entertainment world, like behind the scenes.
I mean, she's had a paper trail of this. I It's hard to really say who is at wrong or who is not telling the truth. But whether or not if she did do it, as long as if you have a paper trail, no one's really gonna say, "Oh, no one's really gonna kind of say, okay, well, I believe him." Everyone's just gonna look at even if you didn't do it. It's going to be hard for people to believe if you already have a paper trail of uh, being a bully and being a troll. It has come to making accounts, fake accounts, from the fake accounts, hiding behind the fake accounts to troll someone. I mean, that's just how nasty it's gotten. So it's really hard to really believe her at this point. And whether if the apology, it's at some point, when do we stop apologizing for same mistakes that we keep making?
Mhm. Yeah, definitely for sure. I mean, they said look at Ellen. Exactly. Ellen, that shocked me for real. Like, actually, no, it didn't shock me because she does kind of have like a nice, nasty aura to her, and how she did treat her employees and stuff. So, actually, I wasn't even shocked with Ellen at all. I was not shocked with Ellen, but Chrissy Teigen, for sure, I was shocked. And there are and okay, in regards to a lot of the companies that she has worked with, pulling her off the market and stuff, what are your thoughts on that? Do you think that it should have taken, like, do you think they knew how she was, or did it take a public outroar in order for them to listen? Because I feel like it's it's when certain companies, it's like it takes a public outroar in order for them to actually like listen, you know? Yeah, it does. It does. Okay, so okay, let's read some comments. We got okay, so right, I don't understand. It's like, man, okay, so they're so unhappy behind all that money. Right, it's like you have all this money, but you're doing all this stuff. I just think like it's just sometimes people's demeanor, some people just don't want other people to win, So so the photographer, is that Michael Kaston? That's the photographer?
Well, she's been okay. So basically, this is her history.
Hmm.
So, and this is coming from insider.com. So this is just the history of Tegan's bullying. 2011, she had an online feud on Saturday Night Live. Actor comedian John Moore in 2011 after she seemingly made his newborn son's name. Okay, so she's poking fun at babies. Okay, so she made fun of his baby's name. Nikki Cox and Jay Moore named their son Meredith. She wrote in the deleted tweet, as reported by Newsweek, their son Meredith. Meredith is their son's name. The name of their son is Meredith. Okay, so she's poking fun at someone basically reading. So basically this is just, again, from the insider, so I just had to read that, but I'm just referring back to them. So yeah, she's basically poking fun at it just because someone named their son what they someone named their son. So she's basically making fun of it because making fun because it's a woman's name, Meredith. Okay.
So do you think she's like more so like a mean girl, like, because she knows she was a supermodel, she has fame. Do you think that she's like a mean girl aura?
It's like a mean girl aura, yes. Like it's a mean girl aura. It seems like she has that in her.
Yeah, just like a high school mean girl, kind of like, in the entertainment, they always have like the top, like a mean girl, just kind of a mean girl spirit. Yeah, that's not even
And
like.
and she also had another feud in 2013 where she Quinn is it Quinn Hazelin Wallace, and she was a 9-year old, and she received basically a Best Actress award at the Academy Awards for her role in, is it Best Beasts of the Southern Wild?
Mhm.
And according to Newsweek, basically, which is a deleted post now, Chrissy Teigen says, "Is it okay to call a small child cocky?" She adds, "I am forced to like Quimzane Wallace because she's a child, right? Okay, fine."
Whoa.
And this is a nine. What did I say? She's a 9-year old, right?
A 9-year-old? It's like, is it that serious? Girl, like, just be calming down. Like, it's really not that serious.
Because she's a child. She's a child.
Oh
Yeah.
my
So
gosh.
poke fun at a 9-year old. She was a 9-year old then. Oh my
Mhm.
goodness. So she just has, like I said, this is our paper trails. So just imagine if you think you want to believe, if she thinks that someone will believe her claim. No.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
okay.
it
So
it definitely makes it hard for, people to believe her. And also, I think it just makes it, I mean, for me, I think that it makes it hard to believe both of them because he also has people coming for him, and making different allegations, and she also has people coming for her, of like what she says, and also her paper trail of what she has done. So we're just in a tough position. It's just like, well, like, I guess we just have to be very objective on how we look at the situation, and we do have to look at both sides. But but at the end of the day, they make, because of their track history, they make it very hard for them to be believable. Not believable, but for people to kind of, side with them, I guess, because.
yeah, they've just been both mean girls and mean, yeah, troll basically. They just have a paper trail of being trolled.
Mhm.
Um, I'm just gonna read it. Like, so one again, something else happened in 2015 with Katie Cassidy, and then she also had something happen in May of 2020 with Allison Roman. So these are just some names. And in May 2021, she had something with Courtney Stodden. So you can see these are all you can see. June 2021, she had something with Farrah Abrams. So is so oh yeah, and then now it's Michael's Castillo. So yeah, it's just a paper trail. So maybe in a few more months she's gonna have something, another exchange of words with someone else,
Mm.
even after she apologizes.
Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, so we talked about Christy Teigen and all her the shenanigans that's been going on. Let's let's wrap up this whole Fallon interview, Simon and Portia. I know people are probably really tired to talk about it, but let's just wrap it up. And just give last minute thoughts, and you guys can share your thoughts. We did a live and we shared our thoughts about the Simon and Portia interview. Um, and yeah, let's just wrap this whole the Simon and Portia interview. Last minute thoughts so far, Lucy.
Mm. Well, there has been some things out there about in terms of the relationship, but I think I'm just going to stick to again. This is all for Simon to be out and about. I think that this is definitely for show, a storyline possibly that could be coming up in the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yeah, again, yeah, exactly. Shay Bands, it's all a storyline.
Hmm. And I just have to say, and I said this on the live, storyline, 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 storyline. Because like this show is going to right, Simon. I'm telling you guys, season 14 of Real Housewives of Atlanta is gonna be the Simon show. For sure. It's going to be the Simon show because he literally, yeah, like out of all people, it's going to be the Simon show for sure. Yeah. Simon, it's gonna be all about Simon.
Janelle, why do you think that? Um, why do you? Well, I love that Portia and Simon are happy. Do you think that they're truly happy, or do you think that this is just for show?
Mm. Well, they're out and they're like dancing and stuff. Like, so they're out and
Like,
about.
anyone can dance. Friends can dance, right? Friends
Okay.
can dance. Anyone can dance together. Anyone could. Okay, she's a top lawyer, former prosecutor who covers the Britney Spears. Oh, okay, Grandma Scary. Thank you so much for that. I am going to. Yep, this is one of the people that Chrissy T. Yeah. Okay, we're going to check that out. She's a lawyer, former prosecutor. Okay. I think Portia and Simon both want the bag. I think so. I think it's just not Portia. I think Simon also wants the bag. Simon is a socialite. He's whether we know it or not, Simon likes to be out too. Simon probably wants to be a house. What is this? He
House
probably wants to
husband,
be
that's what
another
they call
exactly another Todd. Like he wants to also be out there too, a house husband.
them. Yeah, guys. I think so the previous live that we did about this, uh we said that this definitely is a contract. It definitely is a contract. Yeah, Grandma Scary. We're gonna definitely listen to it. And Emily Baker, we'll definitely listen to her and her, like everything she has to say. So thanks for the recommendation. We will definitely listen to her. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so Chanel said she thinks that they're in love and she likes open PD and seeing people live their best life. Portia's been through Cordell and Simon, didn't seem appreciated in his okay, now Chanel, I'm gonna ask you a very objective question. And are you and I'm also like, I'm a supporter of Portia. Lucy's a supporter of Kenya. Okay. So are you a Portia supporter? Because I want to see if we're looking at it like objectively, you know? Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with open PDA for sure. But I think that possibly, we can't really say like, okay, are they really, maybe they are really in love, but we're saying that this whole like the relationship for sure is definitely a business, like it's definitely a business relationship and maybe possibly intimate relationship as well, because of course the new housewife um is going to be back on. Let's think about this. If Portia was not in a relationship with Simon, what would her storyline be? Let's think about what exactly would her storyline be. This storyline with Portia is going to be going on for two season, or maybe three. Season one or season 14 is going to be all about how they fell in love. Season 13 is going to be about season 15 is going to be about them planning their wedding. So definitely, it's going to be a 2-year business plan or 2-year business relationship. So let's think about that. Okay, so yes, Grandma Scary, she said that Simon wants fame. Yes, it will give us a lot to talk about. And that's what Chanel said. Yeah, I mean, we do mostly want the best in the man who puts us on top to make it. Yeah, I mean, from Portia's posts on Instagram, they're out, they're having fun. It looks like Simon's having a good time. They're chilling, they're vibing. So, hey, I mean, they look happy. They do seem happy, and they're enjoying each other's company. So, um, Grandma Scary said, Simon will make Portia his fourth wife, engaged in 1 month. And I don't know if you were in our live about that, Grandma Scary, but I would love to hear your take on. Simon says he has an issue where he attracts the same women over and over again. But Simon is aware of, what he has going on, his issue, but why does he keep like repeating the same mistakes that he keeps making? So I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts on that because you do bring up a good point, Grandma Scary. Um, okay, so Shay Band says that I heard he only rented that mansion to try to get on the show. What? What? Okay, there we go. Chanel. Okay, so I love Miss Portia. I loved Kenyon before until she seemed to lose herself. Meaning Kenyon's a queen, but has more masculine energy than her husband, which I think has okay. And she does like Kenya, so you support both Kenya and Portia. Okay, okay, okay. Good to hear. Yeah, I do think so too. That even means more money, more money. Anyways, thoughts, Lucy.
I mean, it's the same. I just think it's the same thing. Like, there's a storyline that's about to happen. There's gonna be season 14. Like you said, they're gonna be speaking about how they met, and then the next season is going to be how they're planning their wedding, and possibly how they are, um, you know, blended family, possibly. Yeah, just like possibly, what they're doing as far as like traveling out, like maybe business ventures. It's a lot with that sort of storyline. There's a lot for them to like really talk about and put out there to really make a storyline. If you think about it, Simon likes to travel, same as Portia. Portia likes to travel. So I feel like they're just, they're social butterflies. You see them going out and stuff. Like, Fallon wasn't like that. So I think that maybe he found something in Portia. And I feel like if they found something that they both feel like they can, use or you exchange, exchange in return for a business deal. So I think for them, they know this was going to be a hot tea. So
They do know, I guess. They definitely know. Okay, so Grandma Scary. Oh, all of Simon's tonight. Okay, interesting. Chanel, you want that Portia prayer? You want that Portia prayer? Okay, girl. Okay, Chanel. Lucy, do you want a Portia prayer?
I do not know.
I don't know, Chanel, if I want the Portia prayer. I don't know if I want the Portia prayer. But I guess, you know. Oh, interesting.
Oh, I saw that too. I saw that too. Um, so according to Portia's cousin, Miss Diane wouldn't even look at a gun unless he had a lot of coin.
Hmm. So this actually now that's interesting because all of the men that she has been, dated or so or married to, they had money. She doesn't date, men that does not have money. But I mean, Portia has her own money for sure. But Dennis had his own, even Cordell and Simon. So yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. So maybe with the Sierra prayer, the Sierra prayer mixed with Simon travel, and you know what Simon does? I think Simon would be fun, but I mean, I know this it is so controversial, but I really want to see how Simon actually behaves whenever the camera's on. I'm actually looking forward to Simon's energy. What is he gonna bring what's he gonna bring to season 14? I hope he's ready because this season's gonna be all about the Simon show. I wanna see how Simon's gonna take all of this. Yeah, I really want to see how Simon's going to, you know, the kind of energy he's going to bring. Like, is he going to be Peter 2.0? Is he going to be a Todd? Is he going to be a Mike Hill? Like, I want to see what kind of energy Simon's going to bring. So, I mean, I guess I know, guys, it's really controversial. Like what Portia, like the background on how they met and stuff and how they are now engaged. I know it's just like, ugh. But I want to see what the kind of energy Simon's gonna bring. Maybe it's going to bring. I want to see. Um. Okay. So, hey, glitter girl, 1229. Hey, hey, hey. Portia's cousin hasn't hung out with the girl in 20 years. I don't think she's the best person. That's true. Mm.
Hmm. I think Kenya. I feel like Portia rejection is turning her into another Marlo. He didn't even buy that big house.
Okay, can you elaborate on that, Chanel? Um, you said you like him, but I think Portia's rejection is turning her into another Marlowe. Mm. I don't know,
Hmm.
how is that? I don't know. Can you elaborate on that? You know what? Simon may want to be careful, tread very lightly because we all know reality shows expose a lot of things and a lot of secrets. So I know, yes, fame comes with reality show, but it exposes a lot of secrets, and you're gonna have people, nosy castmates, who are going to be asking you questions about certain things that you probably did not want them to bring up. Mm, mm. Looks like some shady things going on. Okay, Chanel, you want to come on? Okay. Um, all right, I'll share the thing. So whenever you come on, Chanel, just have your camera on. So and, you can always you can turn off your camera, but we just have to see you. Chanel, can you have your camera on? Can you like turn on your camera really quickly? I just have to see you because I haven't added you to the stream yet, Chanel. So okay, so okay, Jen Shaw. Oh my gosh, guys, I am so excited about Real Housewives of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
Wait, why are you excited about that?
Jen Shaw.
Hmm. I bet her storyline is going to be possibly her, visiting the feds, taking
Yeah.
her to the feds. So that's definitely one of her storylines.
Yes, I am really excited about yeah, I'm excited about Real Housewives. I think it's gonna be fire. Yes, Glitchy Girl, it's gonna be good. Oh, good night, Grandma Scary. Good night.
Night night.
Oh, tomorrow's your birthday. Happy early birthday. You gonna turn the big 6'5"? You know what? I always got speculations of that. It was just a weird dynamic from season one between Jen and Coach Shaw. So I always thought that, there was some just, I don't know, just some weird, it was a weird vibe. I don't know if anybody else got that vibe from watching Salt Lake City, but I always got that vibe from watching it. Okay, so this is what Chanel said. So Chanel said that um, Kenya made it clear Portia cutting her off made her, oh, I feel like she came after Portia because of rejection, like Marla does it. Oh, so I think that so pretty much Kenya's resentment currently for Portia is she was because she was cut off by her and she probably yeah, you know what, I definitely feel like this is the dynamic I get from Kenya, and this is it. Okay, good night, Grandma Scary. Yeah, good night, we'll catch up with you maybe later another time, maybe tomorrow or so, but it was good chatting with you and talking about Chris Teigen. So good night and happy birthday. So Chanel, this is kind of like how I feel about the Kenya situation with Portia. So I feel that okay, now that you mentioned about Kenya feeling resentment to Portia, I definitely feel like Kenya has abandonment. Like she has issues with, people leaving her, abandoning her because, her mom, people in her life, cousins and stuff like that. So I definitely feel like anytime someone either leaves her or someone, rejections and stuff, like all of those things come back up. So I definitely feel like maybe her seeking a friendship with Portia, and maybe Portia not yearning for that same friendship, or maybe ditching her and stuff, that lingers back up. Just like people, maybe people who did get, whether they were bullied in childhood for certain things. There's certain things that people will say to them, if you were called a certain name and someone brings that up, all those repressed feelings and stuff, and you hear someone say that and you're like, what? That once again, that will replay back in your head. So I definitely feel like Kenya there, she has um and it's not she has abandonment, definitely abandonment issues. And when anytime that someone leaves her, or someone unfriends her, or she feels that she is being, um, people are not being loyal to her, that thing, it's everything still repressed. Like all those repressed feelings comes back up. So that's why she's gunning really hard for Portia. Yes, she did. She definitely did, because they were forming a friendship. She was trying to form a friendship with Kenya. But you know what? At the end of the day, Kenya went for Tanya. Kenya was going hard for Tanya. And, Portia was like, let me just stick up for my friend. She was like, let me stand up for my friend, because Kenya was really picking at Tanya. And Tanya was, well, I mean, if you really think about Kenya, Tanya was soft spoken. So she's not going to go toe to toe like that with Kenya, who's a professional reader. So Portia was like, I'm gonna stick up for my friend. Okay, there is something. Okay, so Jen Shaw. I know we're going from Housewives franchise to Housewives franchise. Thoughts on Jen Shaw? Okay, so my thoughts on Jen Shaw is that we all know that Jen Shaw is going to get arrested this season. We know, because it was all over the news, it was all over on Instagram and stuff, and it was posted. So we know that they're going to definitely talk about that in Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. That's going to be discussed. And okay, so all of this whole thing with Coach Shaw, that's really interesting, because I always felt a weird aura between them. So, hmm. And I'm wondering, is Mary gonna come back? I know Mary. I wonder if Mary's gonna come back. I know. I kind of hope Mary comes back. Mary. I really want Mary to come back. Mary. Mary Cosby. I want her to come back. I thought Mary was funny, and Mary was in charge of all of those ladies during the reunion, for sure.
Basically, she got other girls.
Yeah. Yes, Mary gathered those ladies up. Like Mary was in charge, and she was in charge of Andy too. She was in charge of all.
Even Andy.
Yes,
Oh wow.
Mary. Yes, Mary Cosby. So this season's gonna be all about Jen Shaw. It's definitely all about Jen Shaw. Mm, yeah. Okay, so y'all heard Real Housewives of Miami is supposed to be coming back, right? On Peacock. Did anybody watch that? Real Housewives of Miami with Larsa Pippins. I have not. I have actually. I've never seen Real Housewives of Miami yet. Real Housewives of Miami, but I would like to see it for sure. Definitely. Okay. Anything else? Any other topic? I know, guys. It's a late Friday night. Late Friday night. We're just talking. We're just talking, clearing up the weekend, clearing out the week. Because next week we'll try to do maybe some new topics, but we're just trying to end some of these topics that we've been talking about all week. So, Mm, 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 mm. And if anybody also watches Big Brother Nigeria, I know anybody watch that. We do reviews on that. So keep an eye open. We do reviews on that. But I know, like, if anybody's here, we're gonna do a live chat tomorrow on Big Brother Nigeria. So if you watch that, please come out and let's talk about Big Brother Nigeria. Okay. Any topics, Lucy, we need to cover or talk about?
Well, we did wanted to talk about the Lala Carmelo Anthony issue, but I don't know if we really want to if we really wanted to make a commentary on that. Hmm.
Lala and Carmelo.
Yes.
Oh. So what's up? What's up with them?
So, Lala recently just filed for divorce from Carmelo Anthony.
Get out of
Uh,
here.
yes, she did.
What?
Why, after how many years of marriage?
Oh my gosh. After they've been married for a really long time.
Right, right. So,
Why?
well, apparently there's been rumors and allegations of, cheating, and him having outside a baby, like a child outside of their marriage. So, yeah. And they've been bust the rhymes real quick. Bust the rhyme real quick. Absolutely. Um, yeah, so basically that's all about. But
Mm.
this happened before.
Yeah, I knew the one before for sure because, the infidelity and stuff. So I definitely knew about that. But I think so she's like done. Lala.
Yeah, she's like done, done. Yeah. She put in the papers.
She served papers. Wow. Well, I think that that's for sure Lala's decision. I mean, I think she tried to stick around for sure, but after this time, she's just like, I'm just over it. I'm done. She put the papers in.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, Speedy is saying bust a rhyme real quick. What do you mean by that? So I don't know. This has definitely been a slow week. I think this week has definitely just been all about the tea. All about the tea this, all about the tea that. It's definitely been a slow news week for sure. Um, and all the shows are like, all the shows are, um, I mean, yeah. So, what does everyone have going on for the weekend? Although it is kind of the weekend, what does everyone have going on? Okay. So, anything else, Lucy? Oh, sorry, Spidey. Spidey. Sorry about that. M Scott, you getting back from this Paris? That's fun.
How was Paris? How was like their are they still like on restrictions and from the lockdowns? Like how's that? I would love to travel to Paris one day.
Right. Right. So Spidey, what do you mean by bust around? Because we can't rap.
Oh, that's not good.
Dirty, to be honest. What do you are you are you located in Paris? Like are you located in US or in European country? It's a dirty dang Paris. Spidey, we don't know how to rap. If you hear us rap, you're gonna be like, what's wrong with these sisters? We don't know how to rap. We don't know how to rap at all. Or we don't know how to freestyle. Mm. Yeah, so I'm just like on Instagram, I'm seeing that Portia, Shamia, and Yandy, they are all on vacation. So Portia is turning the big 4-0. So they're all on vacation. They went to Mexico. They went to St. Cabos. And of course, Simon is also there. So they went there. So yeah, Portia, Shamia, and Yandy. Oh, look at Simon and Portia. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There's something that just came to mind I wanted to like talk about. Um, there's something, what was it that just came to mind? I want to talk about. Mm, what was it? It wasn't about Portia and Simon. Ugh, it wasn't about them. I don't even know. There's something that just came to mind. I can't think of it. I hate when you have like you have something and then just like mm. Oh, I didn't know that Yandy and Portia were really like close friends like that.
They were like friends since like the whole black BLM movement. So they've been really close since then because they did go to this. They did march together, and they also went to a jail together.
Mm. Oh, okay. So that's how they've known each other, Yandy and Portia.
Yeah,
Okay, so they're
and
all
since then they've been like real close.
there. It's okay. So they're on vacation, everything together. Okay, so nice. Um, did you hear about what happened in Real Housewives of Orange County, Lucy?
Ooh,
You didn't hear about that?
what's
Where they dropped all of the ladies except for what's her Dr. DeBro's wife, Heather.
Heather?
Yeah.
Wait, oh my goodness.
So they dropped Kelly Dodd, they dropped Broadwin. So it's just literally Dr. DeBro's wife.
But when I watched the last, she wasn't there on the.
Heather?
Yeah, it was one to see she wasn't on there.
Heather was on there. She's the only surviving member of Real Housewives of Orange County.
But why did they drop them?
There was a lot of controversy and Kelly Dodd, she, has been reported for doing just a lot of like saying a lot of, I don't know, allegedly like racist things. And yeah, it's just been a lot. So yeah, Bravo dropped them. It's just Kelly, it's just Heather Dubrow, Dr. Dubrow's wife.
I can definitely believe about Kelly Dodd. She's a
She's
very nasty individual.
mm. Nah, okay, okay. Yeah, that's the thing about what's going on in Orange County. That's the tea on that. Well, I guess not tea. I guess it's like it's the real deal. So if you're coming in, we're just having a late night chat. We're just talking about everything that's been going on. We updated the whole schoolboy doing an interview. We talked a little bit about Simon and Portia. Now we're talking, we're just kind of giving a recap on what anything new from Housewives franchise. And also we kind of shared our thoughts on the all about the team. So anything that's going on about that and a mask and Mrs. Outlier. Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, I was right. Basically, Kelly, Heather is rejoining Real Housewives of Orange County.
Oh,
Um,
you're joining?
yeah, so the one I watched, last episode I watched, that's not so long ago. She wasn't on there.
Oh, I always thought I didn't know she went somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, so Kelly's leaving, Bronwyn, and Elizabeth are leaving.
Oh, I remember Elizabeth. I remember Elizabeth. Oh, shucks, shucks, shucks.
I was wondering when Kelly was actually going to leave because Kelly is something else. She reminds me of she seems like she has, I don't know, I feel like she has a mean spirit.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
she was very nasty towards was it Vicky or one I don't know, Vicky, or she was mean to who was that other lady?
Yeah.
Shannon.
Oh, it's Shannon. I think Shannon is on. She's on there this season. Anybody watch Real Housewives of Orange County on here? Y'all watch Real Housewives of Orange County?
Oh, Bronwyn. Let me see Bronwyn. Oh. What's your favorite Real Housewives of just drop down chat. What is your favorite Real Housewives? Or what are y'all favorites? Drop down in the chat. I really want to know.
Yes, like please, right? Like what is your favorite franchise? One, two, three, give reasons why. Because we do talk a lot about a lot of Bravo shows on here. So drop down in the chat what's your favorite Housewives franchise and why.
Yeah. Sin, what's your favorite?
Okay, so I'm kind of like in the crossroads right now between Potomac and in Atlanta, but I don't know. I did not like Atlanta this season. I just did not like it at all. So I'm gonna put Atlanta's neck and neck with Salt Lake City.
I will have to. Mine, honestly, mine used to be. I'm just gonna be honest. I used to love Real Housewives of New Jersey. Well, okay, let me just be honest. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. Real Housewives of Atlanta used to be. This was back then when you had Sheree Whitfield, when you had Nene Leakes, when you had okay, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna say Kim's name, Kim Zolciak. This was just like Phaedra Parks. This was the olden days, right? I used to love it. Then Real Housewives of New Jersey, when Teresa was on there, when Carolyn Manzo was on there, and who else? Indina was on there, and Danielle Saab. So just the olden days, of course. And then Real Housewives of Orange County, Vicky, Tamara, Alexis, and then the last but not least is the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It's been a while since I've actually seen that, but yeah, those are actually my four favorites in that order. Um, okay. Oh, okay. So Chanel says hers is Real Housewives of Potomac, but now our Real Housewives of Atlanta, since the network doesn't get messy in their affairs. This is run by NBC, taking shots at Monique after she left, plus giving her the wrong hotel for the reunion. Oh wow, Sin, that's kind of like your niche. Real Housewives of Potomac.
Platonic, yeah. I know, like, I know there. And did you see, like, Monique has been going on a lot of like press tours about pretty much how they're trying to blackball her. Like they were trying to like stop her from doing interviews. I'm just like, dang, like, is it that serious? Like, is it really that serious that you really want to blackball this girl for getting in a heated discussion, like getting an altercation with another castmate? As if New Jersey, you have Teresa over there in New Jersey, who is very, 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 who's gotten into a lot of different altercations, worse than what Monique and Candace had going on.
And
Yeah,
Teresa is still on the show.
yeah, and Teresa's still on the show, right? Like it's not even that serious. Like, oh my gosh, because yeah, they're trying to ban her from doing her press. Out. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, so what about the? Okay, so I guess let's talk about Potomac for a little bit and just a few things. What about Ashley saying that because of colorism, you guys know she would not Ashley, but Candace saying that Ashley is treated differently, like because of her fair skin, and colorism plays a huge part on why Ashley Darby is treated differently from the media. Um, yeah. So Candace, pretty much, she was saying like Ashley Darby is treated differently because colorism plays a huge part. Okay, so this is my thought. And I know that that's probably going to be discussed a little bit more during the season. So I think that maybe to the masses, definitely for sure. You guys know we talk a lot about, colorism on our platform, especially with basketball wives and stuff. So we do definitely talk about a lot about that. And also we speak a lot about colorism, when it comes to Black women being called aggressive. We talked a lot about that during Potomac. So we definitely talk a lot about that, and that's not something that we do joke with here on our platform. I do definitely feel like in the mass, yes, Candace is a victim of colorism when it comes to the mass, but Candace's character can be so nasty and can be very, very, especially on how she treats her other castmates and stuff, and also how she responds to the fans. She can be very, very, very nasty to the fans and also to some of her castmates. I was completely turned off what she said to Karen during the reunion, telling her to go to, you guys know what she said, go to, because I'm just like, you have Karen, someone who treats you like a daughter, was trying to both hold you and her other friend Monique. She was trying to hold you guys both very accountable, right? She was trying to hold y'all very accountable. Now you're going to tell her to go to HELL. Who tells somebody that? Who tells somebody that? Especially someone who's old enough to be your mom. Why would you, out of all people, why would you say that to Karen? That's when I was just like, I'm done. The little bit of sympathy that I have for Candace, especially from last season, I'm that alone. Yeah, I'm done. I checked out, completely checked out. But I do feel like Ashley herself too. Now, I don't even want to get into too much depth into Ashley, but Ashley, we all know Ashley was when it comes to Karen during season one and all the other housemates. Ashley, they're both the same. I've said they're Ashley and Candace are both the same. They're both the same. It's just they have a different way of doing theirs. We all know Ashley, she's a Switzerland. When I mean Switzerland, someone who can't choose a side. She likes to play the side between Monique and Karen. She likes to be a part of Giselle's clique and stuff. So she can't choose a side. And Ashley and Giselle have an alliance, guys. Don't they actually have an alliance, a secret alliance. I really feel like they have a secret alliance because when have you ever seen Ashley break her allegiance with Giselle? When? When have you seen Ashley break her allegiance with Jizzy? When? Never. So Ashley's always going to have an alliance with Giselle. Okay, so Candace is full of it. Yes, she is. She really is. And they need to just take accountability for their aggressive behavior as Monique and others have. Colorism, but it should not be a call card to act out. Absolutely. It should not be a call card to act out. We know it should not be a call card to act out. Absolutely. And I'm thinking, what is Candace's storyline going to be this season? She's going to go back and forth with Ashley. Monique is not here. So I'm thinking, what's her storyline going to be? Yeah. Yep. Okay. What are your thoughts? Any other thoughts? And then we're down. I know it's just like a really late live. We're going to end it here. Any thoughts, Lucy?
I don't have anything actually. I'm just trying to think. Is there another? Okay, so who are your favorite housewives? Like, who are your favorite housewives? Drop it down in the comment box. Who are your favorite housewives? My favorite housewife of all the time is Kenya. It's no longer it's no nothing but Kenya Moore. OMG. Okay, so we did touch upon that the last one when we were talking about Fallon. The last video we made talking about Fallon's interview. We didn't comment on that a little bit. Light skin Keisha. Well, is she a friend of the show? Has it been confirmed she's a friend of the has it even been confirmed whether or not she's coming? Whether or not she's going to be part of the housewives? Hmm. I honestly don't think that there's going to be a lot of impact. I mean, I feel like um, I've watched her in hip hop, Atlanta, and I think she's good. She's good, fine at Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I don't think this is really. It doesn't fit. She doesn't fit this franchise. She doesn't. Well, she doesn't fit the Housewives. None of the franchise. She's just good at where she's at. Unless she's a friend of the show. But I'm just a little bit worried how the dynamics to just see the different age groups and who they're bringing in. If they're going to just stick with, maybe the more of the younger, um, just trying to bring in more younger women onto the show, that they need to stick with that. Then they may need to start switching out the women's and just maybe do a revamp of the show of who of the cast members, right? If they're gonna start bringing, like last time they brought Latoya, and now they're trying to. The word on the street is they're trying to bring light skin Keisha. Like, how is light skin Keisha, right, Chanel? How is light skin Keisha impacting? Like, what exactly is light skin Keisha doing on Real Housewives of Atlanta? She went from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, now she's going to be in Real Housewives of Atlanta. Like, this makes no sense anymore. Real House. So how do you guys feel about Real Housewives of Atlanta now? Like, how do y'all feel so far about? I feel like Real Housewives of Atlanta is the only franchise that there's actually no housewives. Do you guys feel that, or do you guys get that? Like, I watch all other franchise, and I see more of their like
Well,
that
Candy's alive.
yeah, Kenny's a wife, but is that like Kenya Moore? Like, that's a no. Portia, that was a no. Portia, who else? Cynthia, what was when she was with Peter, but then she was still on the show without Peter. Then now she's married to Mike Hill. So it's like, is that gonna be her new storyline for next season? It's like a lot of these women are not housewives. What happened to the actual housewives? Right. Thank you, Chanel. Yeah, yeah. Like it's not making any sense anymore. And now you're bringing light skin Keisha. It's just not making sense. The only Real Housewives I could think of is that actually has is like the more of like the what is this the Vicky go well Vicky's no longer there, but like for instance Heather Dubrow, who else who else from Real Housewives of New Jersey, who else Real Housewives of New Jersey, um the Margarets, the who else of the new housewife?
So, um, oh yes, can they
Marjorie, yes.
Marjorie, actually, me and Lucy, we were saying like, who should they add? Who would be a good add on Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? All these, because when it comes to light skin Keisha, we're like, that's random. Like I mean, yes, get opportunity, but I'm just like a housewife, like, the premises of Real Housewives were supposed to be rich women who are, they just have a lot of money. And then they live in big houses. All they do is, go, like, they have a lot of money, right? And, they have their businesses, they got it going on, like, so I'm just like, why are they bringing I don't know. I think, yeah, a friend of the show, yeah, that's good, but I feel like she'll be a better friend of the show than Latoya, for sure. Light skin Keisha, I feel like she'll definitely be a better friend of the show than Latoya. But I was thinking if they want to make the demographic a little bit younger, cater to the demographic, I was thinking maybe they should really try to either bring in, a Melanie Holt, right? Or Dion, what's her name from Bell Collective? What's that girl's name?
Latrice.
Latrice, yeah. Latrice, because Latrice has a very like young Portia vibe, business is going great. She's a Southern Belle, like she has that Southern Belle aura to her. So I'm just like, maybe they just need to bring on Latrice. Come on, Carlos King. But yeah. Oh, who is Judge Leanne Toller? I'm gonna have to look her up. Let me see what she's all about. Let's see. Maybe we need to give Bravo some suggestions on who to bring to Real Housewives.
Yeah, they keep going on this route that they're going. It's just not looking too good. They may also have a low rating for next season.
Right? Maybe that we need to they need to do a fan cast, like who they can bring, because this is just ridiculous. Chanel. It's real okay, Judge Leanne Toller. Okay. I'm definitely checking her out. Okay, she's a lawyer. Okay, so she has accolades behind her name. I love successful women who are definitely do educated women. So that's great. Um, yeah, I think they can just bring her on because I'm just like, how is light skin Keisha gonna interact with a Kenya Moore? How is light skin Keisha gonna interact with a? I think she'll get along with Portia, but I'm like, how's she gonna interact with a Cynthia. How? Or they can even just bring on Keisha Bottoms. What is her name? Keisha Bottom Bell? Keisha Bottoms, the former mayor of Atlanta. So I'm just like, okay, I'm looking this up. Okay, Priyanka Jonas. Okay, let me see. Priyanka, the actress. Okay. Okay, that's good actress because first of all, Kenya was also an actress as well. Okay, I like that. Bringing definitely like a different culture, different from diversity to the Real Housewives. Yeah, so she is an Indian actress, singer, and film producer, winner of Miss World 2020. So she's a pageant girl. So I think she will definitely get along with Kenya. Kenya may just have a friend on this show because she looks definitely very well accomplished. We love that. She has a oh wow. She has 64.5 million followers on Instagram. I actually would like her on the show. Hmm. Yeah, they may just bring wait. Hold on. Is she related to the Jonas Brothers? Priyanka Jonas? Th- Is she their mom? This is my first time here. Priyanka Jonas, let me see. Wait, how is she No, because I'm looking, like on Google, they'll tell you, oh, this person um, is related to this person. So I was like, okay, is she their mom or something? But I'm kind of wondering, isn't she a little bit, she is, they're not in the same age group. Because he's only 28. Let me see how old she is. She's 30, so they're 10 years apart. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. She can come on to the Real Housewives for sure. For sure. They just need to bring her on. Or maybe they can bring on Mariah Hawk to the Real Housewives. But I know Married to Medicine that was her baby. They can bring her on. I think she'll be a great addition. But I'm kind of tired of seeing all the same people. She is. She still is. I don't know if it's Bravo, but she's still in Pop, the producer. So it's not Bravo, it's Pop, the creators of Pop. So, which is the producers that produce, Real Housewives, Married to Medicine, not Real Housewives, I think Married to Medicine. So, yeah. Yeah, so I think so. Yep, she definitely still is. Okay, guys. It was good, like, having this little chit chat, just end of the week stuff. Yeah, it was definitely very nice, just kind of clearing things out. What's been going on? I feel like we definitely talked about a variety of everything. Raw Housewives, a variety of everything. So, ooh, ooh. Yes, bring. Okay. Now, do you think that if they bring Marjorie to Real Housewives, do you think she'll just be a little bit too Hollywood? Like, what do you think for Real Housewives? Because once again, it is a reality show. Do you think she'll be too Hollywood for the show? Do you think they're going to be shown certain stuff, limited? Because if we want, she comes on the show, we want the real. We want her to be treated just like the other castmates, not just because she is Lori. Okay, yes, I do think she needs to be on Beverly Hills. Absolutely, Lori, because I feel like with Beverly Hills, they have a different kind of messy because she needs to be over there with Garcelle. That's who she needs to be over there with. Garcelle. Even Will Smith's ex-wife. They all need to be over there with Garcelle and Robin Givens. And so, yeah, she needs to go to Beverly Hills. And I don't think now maybe not Atlanta. Because Atlanta, they may treat her a little bit too Hollywood. So right, could never. Lisa Ranner, absolutely not. That'll actually be a good look for Beverly Hills, but dang, like we want some acts. Oh, okay. Hey, Uncle Charles. I know you came by our live one time. Hey, definitely. We'll definitely stop by. When are you gonna be posting your live? What's up? What are you gonna be chatting about? Oh my god. Maybe we just need, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna like look up some people that I feel like would be a good addition to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now that you mentioned some of these people, I'm just gonna say like, who's going to be a good addition because they need to find who the next housewives is for sure. They need to find who the next housewife is going to be. Lucy, what do you feel about Marjorie being added to Real Housewives but of Atlanta or Beverly Hills? Yes, they need Carlos because Carlos actually founded some really good acts. He founded, wasn't he discovered Portia? He brought Portia on because I don't know, like Andy and what is up with him and adding reality show stars? Like, why are you adding reality show stars? Why do Latoya? What impact did Latoya make on Raw Housewives of Atlanta this season? What impact did she make? I'm confused. I'm like, what impact did she make? None, absolutely. She made absolutely no impact to the franchise. Now, when it comes to light skin Keisha, like, what is the connection between light skin Keisha and the Housewives? Like, whose friend of the show she's gonna be? She can't be Latoya's because Latoya's not even a full. She doesn't even have her peach. So who is going to introduce her? I wonder, like, who's going to introduce her? Like, just need to go back to the drawing board. I'm sure there's some very affluent women with. affluent women in Atlanta. Like it's not hard to find. Like they won't be hard to find. Just see like it really isn't. Like they're really gonna try to turn this into right a basketball wives, a Real Housewives of Atlanta basketball. I don't know. Any thoughts on this? Who should be added? Oh, girl. Okay. All right, guys, it's almost like 1 o'clock here, but I think we're gonna just go ahead and wrap this up. It was so good talking to you guys. Shout out to everyone who stopped by. Chanel, shout out to you. Shout out to, of course, Grandma, Scary Granny. I think yes. Shout out to you guys. M. Scott. Shay Band, shout out to you guys for rocking with us through the night and talking, just having a real good chit chat. So we really appreciate it. I know it's really late at night and we really wanted to cover the topics a little bit earlier with the school board interview earlier in the week, but live career work, everything school just kind of caught up to us, so we couldn't really get that in time. But I really appreciate all you guys for coming. So yeah, we'll just definitely keep you guys updated everything that we're doing. So shout out to you guys. I want to say good night to everyone. I hope you guys all have a good rest of the week. Just be safe um, and we really appreciate you all for rocking with us. So good night, everyone. Be safe and have a blessing weekend, a blessed day. Good night, good night, good night.